Fight against ISIS, U.S. air power is helping the Kurds hold on to Kobani. Airstrikes have hit ISIS targets around the city nearly 40 times since Monday night. The United States says hundreds of ISIS fighters have been killed, and Kurdish fighters say that's helped them regain some territory there. But Pentagon John Kirby said Wednesday that Kobani could still fall. Meanwhile, over in Iraq, militants appeared to be gaining momentum there. Head of the International Anti-ISIS Coalition, General John Allen, says the group has made, quote, substantial gains in Iraq, especially in the Anbar province. Nonetheless, U.S. officials say their plans are not changing.
The strategy's still sound, but you don't judge the success of a strategy based on a day or a week or even several weeks. We believe, and we've said it before, that we're in this, we all need to be in this for a matter of years.
Soner Çağatay is the director of the Turkish research program at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. He's also the author of the book, The Rise of Turkey. Good to see you again, Soner. Thanks for being with me. Just first of all, how would you judge the strategy against ISIS so far?
I think it's a strategy where the United States is really trying to get in more Turkish buy-in. The Turks are hesitant. Obviously, they see ISIS as a threat, but they really would like to see every policy step they take in Syria serve their ultimate goal, which is ousting the Assad regime. So they wanted an American commitment to see boots on the ground. That's not happening. And I think now they're going for other buy-ins, which is that they probably want to see U.S. support for safe havens in northern Syria that would protect civilians and rebel-held areas, so that could ultimately undermine the Assad regime, which would then bring the Turks in as a counterpart in the fight against ISIS. But short of that, I think what Washington is doing right now is increasing airstrikes to not allow the Kurdish enclave to fall. This enclave, Kobani, strategically is not important, but it has a humanitarian element. There are thousands of civilians there, and their misery is in front of our eyes because this town is on the border with Turkey, where there are a lot of reporters, international media. So it'd be embarrassing for the United States to let this enclave fall, as well as for the Turks. And with the push, now that you're seeing ISIS is not making headways around Kobani, they're actually turning back into Baghdad because they're realizing they're losing in Syria, so they want to make gains in Iraq.
But it seems like Turkey's really going back and forth. It seemed like at one point it was willing to send troops to Kobani, then did not. Then it seemed like Turkey would grant the U.S. access to an air base. Now it says there's no deal. What's going on? Why the back and forth?
That's correct. The Turks are playing a game of brinksmanship. They are trying to increase the stakes. They want to help, but they don't want to commit, obviously, before they see a comprehensive plan to undermine the Assad regime, which is their primary objective in Syria. So I think what we're going to see is Turkish-U.S. cooperation behind the scenes, but on the public side, you're going to see some sort of hesitation on behalf of the Turks until they get a more stronger U.S. commitment, especially because they want such commitment to serve their ultimate goal. So they want to have established safe havens, which would protect rebel-held areas and undermine the Assad regime. And they also have another game that they're playing, which is not related to U.S. policy. They're fighting this group called the PKK, which is considered terrorist by the United States and Turkey. Turkey is in peace talks with the PKK, but nevertheless, they don't want the PKK to emerge from this conflict strengthened. And the PKK has control over this enclave, this town, Kobani, that's under attack by ISIS. So I think the Turks actually want the group to be weakened. They want the group to come to Turkey for assistance, begging for Turkish security assistance so that the Turks can dictate their own terms in the ongoing peace talks. Obviously, that's a game the United States doesn't want to get involved. Turkey's an ally. So I think the U.S. has so far listened to Turkish sensitivities on this issue.
Soner Çağatay, Soner, as always, thank you. Up next, I am